Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that cash, those notes and coins you've used your entire life, has quietly disappeared. No announcement, no warning, just gone. Sounds dramatic, right? But this silent war on cash is already happening around the world, slowly, strategically, and often without people noticing. Today, we're diving into why governments and big institutions are pushing us toward a cashless world and what it really means for ordinary people like you and me. For years, cash has been the symbol of freedom. No records, no questions, no digital fingerprints. You buy something, you hand over money, and the transaction ends right there. But governments view this differently. Cash is hard to track, hard to tax, and hard to control. And in a world where data is the new oil, cash becomes a problem for those who want complete oversight. One of the biggest reasons governments want to eliminate cash is surveillance. When every transaction happens digitally, through cards, apps, or online platforms, it creates a perfect trail. Authorities can see where you spend, what you buy, when you buy, and even predict your future behavior. For them, this is a dream. For citizens, it's a loss of privacy that most people don't fully understand until it's too late. Another motivation is tax control. Cash transactions make it easy for small businesses, street vendors, and individuals to avoid paying taxes. Governments see trillions slipping through their fingers, so they promote digital payments as a solution. On the surface, it looks modern and efficient. Behind the scenes, it locks every single person into a system where nothing goes unnoticed. Then there's the issue of monetary policy. Countries can only track and control money effectively when it's digital. If all your money exists in bank servers instead of in your pocket, governments can freeze accounts, set limits, impose negative interest rates, or even expire currency to force spending. In a fully cashless world, your financial freedom depends entirely on the rules set by people you will never meet. Supporters of a cashless system say it reduces crime, stops corruption, and increases convenience. It's true, digital payments are fast and easy, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Criminals always find new methods. The people who end up losing the most are normal citizens whose every financial move becomes part of a monitored network. Now imagine a sudden system failure, a cyber attack, or a simple network outage. With no cash, society freezes. No buying food, no paying for transport, no emergency transactions. Physical currency acts as a safety net. But once it's gone, we become completely dependent on technology and institutions that can fail at any time. In some countries, banks are already limiting cash withdrawals. ATMs are disappearing. Some stores refuse cash altogether. Governments offer incentives to go digital, cashback, rewards, discounts. Step by step, the world is being nudged toward a future where carrying physical money becomes unusual or even suspicious. But the shift isn't only about control, it's also about power. Whoever controls the flow of digital money controls the economy, and whoever controls the economy controls society. A cashless system gives unprecedented authority to governments and corporations, often at the cost of personal freedom. So what happens next? Will cash disappear completely? Not tomorrow, but the trend is clear. We're moving toward a world where cash slowly becomes irrelevant and the freedom it represents fades quietly in the background. The silent war on cash isn't loud or violent. It's subtle, it's gradual, and it relies on people accepting convenience over independence. As we embrace digital payments, we must also ask, what are we giving up in return? Privacy? Autonomy? Control over our own money? These are questions every citizen should think about before the quiet disappearance becomes permanent. The future may be cashless, but the real cost of that future is something the world is only beginning to understand.